Blah. Blah, 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 blah. Hi, everyone. Hey, Win, thank you for the lurk. Hey, Tenchi. Welcome in, First Cutie. How you doing today? Blah. I am here. I am slightly tired. I had a shitty day. Let's go! Let's go! I mean, what? So, yeah. But we're here to play some Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy. Let's go! You can't see it, but I'm running around. I slept till like an hour ago. Nice. I wish I got sleep. I wish I got good sleepos. But that's good. Yay, sleep. I slept okay. Other than getting woken up per usual. That's just going to be a standard thing with my sister's kids here. And then work was pretty shitty. It wasn't too bad for a good portion of the day, but like I got there and on the first check I found there was someone set up an entire ass tent and tried to camouflage it, and then I had to kick them out. And then they spent like 40 minutes getting their shit together to leave. And then I had to like tell them to get off the property again because they came back and were trying to like drink, and I was just like, guys, go away. Then I had to break down a bunch of tables today. Then I woke up some guy and he started calling me like a Nazi and, you know, telling me to like blow my brother or something. All this just really heinous, just asshole stuff for telling him he couldn't sleep in that spot. And it's like, could you be less of a piece of shit for like 2 minutes? But, you know, that was my day. And then I gotta like take a bunch of tables down. So, low sleep, lots of people being trash, being the assholes, and then, yeah. So we're just gonna chill, play some Final Fantasy, the normal, you know. You know what? We can go over to the game. Why not? It's more of a chill and chat stream anyways. Look, it's me! So yeah. It's just been a pretty bleh day. I don't have the energy to make the story sound more interesting. And here we are. Streaming extreme time. Do 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 do. Boom. So anyways. Let us go. We're gonna go do... Oh shit. I may have lost out on my golden saucer money. Let me go look. I will go see. Let us go. Let us find out. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Bam, 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 bam. Da, 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 da. Maybe a shorter stream tonight. I'm still feeling tired too, so I might not go all that long. Let's see where scratch and sniffs are. 5, not great. 1, okay. 6, shit. Well, it can't be anything too good. We'll go with whatever's the highest potential number. 6, 8, 1. Damn. If only that 5 was switched with the 3. There's a girl in a bunny costume. Ooh, this could be good. Nope. Just could not be the one, could it? Well, that's fine. Playing the gambling. It's not really gambling. I lose nothing for it. Use? No. Alright, let's go see if I did not... I think I didn't get in time. This car has already been claimed. Ooh, we got 4th place, chat. This is the second 4th place I've ever got, by the way. It's pretty fucking cool. Okay, consolation prize. Consolation prize, that's all fine. Let's go buy some more tickets. Do you got any numbers, chat? I need 4-digit numbers. 4-digit numbers. Da 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 da. If anyone wants to. Otherwise, I'll random them. Da da da. 6545. So what are you up to today, Tenchi? You want to got another number? Do 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 do. Da 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 da. 8008. If we had another number, it could have been perfect. I've been in bed 90% of the time. Rest in pepperoni. 666. Perfect. Maybe Viv will give us some luck with that one. Do do do. Bum 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 bum. Let's see. Alright. Now we go to Dragonland. We're pretty close to being done with the Moogles, I think. As well, which is pretty nice. Moogle, Moogle, Moogle. Let's see how close we are, eh? Reputation. Moogles, so we need about 500. Yeah, like 530. Oop. Did not mean to get off my motorcycle there. Accidentals were had. We be flying into the sky. Da, da, da. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. The music kind of betrayed me there. While I was being a weirdo. How could it? How could it, chat? I thought I could trust the music. I thought I could trust you. Dun, 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 ba, 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 ma, 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 ma. Hi, dragon. Alright, where's the dragon want me to go? Okay, bring the light down, that's the one, right? Yep, okay. Up we go. How high? No one knows. Actually not sure how high up we would be, technically. Okay, we need to go to that structure way over there. Oh man, stretchies. We've already done golden sauce, so we're burning through some things pretty quickly. Boom. Boom, bow, bow. Boom. Boom. We going up, and here we are. Boom. Yes. Yes, chat. Alright, where else are we supposed to go? At least one of them's at Mog Home. The other one is built to last. Okay. I'm just gonna teleport to Mog Home because I can't be troubled to fly. No trouble, no flight. Zoom. Zoomity zoom. Huzzah! Let's see. Boop. And what do we have? What do we have? Whoop. There we go. And these just need to be made normal, so these are going to be super easy at this point. What level am I? 77? Nice. Nice, chat. We're almost 7th heaven. Not really, but, you know, whatever. 7 was in the name, so here we are. 7 was in the name, so we're in the game. EA, wait, no. EA was in the game. And then they just became kind of ass. And now no one cares. Okay, where do these go? Okay, that goes back there. Okay, so out this way. Zoom. Dun, 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 dun. Have I ever done this one? Interesting. I don't know if I've ever done this one, chat. It's Nero. Hi, Nero. Welcome in. How you doing? Thank you for the head patties. I am existing today. Barely. Barely existing today. Okay, we do the lookout. I didn't like that. That way, maybe? Maybe I have to look up this way? I heard a couple of these. Pretty butt. Maybe lookout wasn't the proper command. Pat the small bell. Wait, I'm small now? I'm not small, you're small. You're small. How about them apples? Interesting. Mouse. I am not a mouse. You're a mouse. That's right, I got XP. Coco slash. Strength. Cool. More HP, we like that for Coco. What does this do? New attack. Get. Okay. Good job, Lynn. Good job. Nope, Bell is a mic. I am not. Wait, I am a microwave? Also, Mouse Bell should be a thing. Why is everyone obsessed with Mouse Bell? What have you done? It's cute, duh. But why a mouse? Mouses are not very ferocious. I am ferocious. We'll just do whatever this guy wants, I guess. Since this thing is being a complete butt. I'm gonna look it up. Okay, let's see. Final Fantasy 14 Vista. Let's see. Da da da. By performing spec emotes. Thanks. What are the emotes? Stupid. That is the question, you stupid. Why would you not have that in your fucking description? Like, what? What allows players to unlock faces. Yeah. Hey, Balance! How ya doing, Balance? Welcome in. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Shout out the ballots. Huzzah! I beat Tenchi to it. Take that, Tenchi. You're playing Minecraft. Nice. Did he get all the mines and all the crafts done? Hey, Balance Point. Welcome in to the tea house we were looking up. How do you use a Vista? Stand in exact location and perform an emote to complete the entry. Why are they all so fucking stupid? Vista. Playing with all the mods. So lots to do. Ooh, what kind of mods? I need to play this game again. It's been a while. Yeah, Final Fantasy, great. Except for when people or forums are pretending like everyone knows every goddamn command. Okay, you'll receive a message, but you need to wait for the right time, weather, and possibly commonly use the right emote. And, oh, so I guess they could be different emotes? Well, that's fucking... I'm done with it. The pack is all 8. Is the mods 8, so it's a ton of mods? All the mods 8. Interesting. Never heard of it, but it sounds cool. What am I supposed to be doing? Okay, there we go. Ah! I got so distracted by that thing not working that I've decided to leave. Well, that sounds like a good time. I haven't modded Minecraft at all, but I have played vanilla Minecraft a couple times. And it's pretty fun. We had a tea house server for a while, but it wasn't very popular, so it got the old Axie boy. It got the old Axie treatment. Been working on mostly mechanism and planning on working with create. None of that means anything to me, but it sounds fancy. And that is all I know. I've never done this daily. In all my times doing dailies in the game, I have never done this daily. Do. Man, if you have to wait for like the right time and weather or something for some vistas, that's a lot of standing around, which doesn't sound like a lot of fun to me. I have no problem picking them up when I can just do them randomly. Boop 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 boop. Ha! Get. Teleport, cause lazy, and that was kind of a long flight. But I hope you had a fun stream, and thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. I'm Pandanndy, goddess of the tea house. I should probably, I guess, do my spiel or something. I'm a variety streamer. We play lots of stuff. Not usually at this time frame, though. And my throat wants to be a butt today. But welcome on in. If you need to take a break or get some rest, balance, please feel free to do so. I appreciate the raid. Yay, raid! I'll do one more look out here. It didn't complete, fuck it. That one's dead to me, chat. Forever and more, that one shall be dead to me. For unless there's an achievement or something, I am not going to bother ever collecting all those. And the achievement's going to have to give me something pretty fucking cool. Okay, we'll do that, and you. And this will probably complete that to 100%, and then we do you. Boom! Boom, baby. Some of these quests really want you to do a bunch of back and forth. Boop, 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 boop. Oh. You want me to give it to this one, I guess. Hi, friend. Da, 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 da. And back we go to turn this in. Yay! 25 minutes in. 2 daily things done. 1 to go. I'll probably still do the dancer one just to get the XP. I've been doing Shadowbringer War Class one just to get the feed the dancer some XP without doing any of the classes that I'm actually leveling. Ba, 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 ba. Da, 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 da. And you. And you. Alright, no rant it is. Bum, 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 bum. Boo, boo, boo. Bam, 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 bam. Do, do, do. Da, 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 da. Oh god. I never like when that guy has a quest for me. Is the other one down with this river thing? Fuck you. Fuck this fucking shit. Oh. Good, good, good. Never mind. I mean, I'm still probably gonna be cursing at the next one, but at least this one's just a complete components thing. That one. There we go. It takes a little bit of doing, but it's not like the worst thing. It's only a couple steps. Boom, 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 boom. Hydrate from Viv. Hi, Viv. Thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate it, because my throat's being a butt. How you doing, Viv? Hopefully you're having a great day. Boop, boop, boop. Narelle's here. Hi, Narelle. Welcome in. How you both doing? Welcome, welcome to the stream. I'll be over here being dumb and useless. Yay! I'm in a mood tonight. We're mooding. Okay, this guy wants a psych. Psych. Drunk and having a fun time. That's great. Drunk, 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 drunk. As long as you're responsible, it's all good. Look at him, he's doing a little dance. Been causing chaos? Uh-oh. What chaos? What kind of chaos? Okay. That one was super easy, I think. That one. Okay. Now we need to go here and then there. Cool, cool, cool. Zoom! And then everyone gets to watch me struggle bus. How close are we to another quest for these guys? Ooh. Probably not this time. I think it's about 60 apiece, so that'll put us just shy of leveling up their trust level to the next one. I found out more about one of my friends, and she is a massive dom. She literally matches my energy entirely and is hilarious. Like, we're both super degen. You met female you? Yay, female! Female Narelle, let's go! That sounds fun. Da, da, da. I don't do well with doms, but, you know, depends on the person. Do 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 do. What a wah. We were tormenting her puppy. I was laughing. Oh no. Poor puppy. Also, weird name for somebody, but I like it. Da na 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 na. Okay, one of these. This one is something I hate. Okay, that's right there. We'll just do this and hope it works for us. Okay, then that to pump her back up. Hopefully pop. Come on. You fucking fuck. Well, here we go. 18% then. Oh, it didn't craft right? Fucking shocker. God. I hate. I hate! She also has a wardrobe. Ooh, that's fun. Wow. Well, that's a good trick then. I mean, what? Mwahaha. Fuck, I accidentally completed it. I was like, I'm missing a step here. I don't remember what it was. That sounds like a good time. I'm glad you had fun with the friends. Okay, we'll do that one now. Now it's within one. We'll pop you. Do you. And then you. And it's still shit. Crap, we're in a lot of trouble actually. Oh no. Yeah, but she is literally if I were a female. I never knew it was possible. Of course it's possible. Ladies can do all sorts of things. All sorts of really cool things. Okay, you. I wish that one didn't cost 18. It is hurting me significantly. Okay, a couple steps with that on. Ooh, so good. So good. Let's roll this one. It should complete and also pump it up. Yes! We fucking did it. It didn't take us that long this time. Holy shit. God, I hate those ones that require the perfect, because it's kind of more trial and error than anything else. I know, but I never knew there was someone out. It was just exactly you. Turns out, cloned. You didn't know we had a secret clone project, did you, Nero? Did ya? This one's also giving us a good amount of XP. It's gonna start taking a lot to get the last couple of levels, but I think it'll be fine. It'll be all good. Alright, dancer time! Go do these little... Manta! Hey, Shay! Welcome in, Shay and Raiders. Thank you for the weighty poo. I appreciate you. How was returning to streaming and Soma. I sadly was only able to watch a little bit of it while I set up. Did you have fun? Look. Like I look like a dumpster fire. Wait. Nah, she's too good looking to be a clone. I mean, you change around a couple genomes, lots of things happen. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. So take that. Yeah, I enjoy the game so far. Nice. I heard that one's scary. Has it been scaring you, or are you like, just like, whatever to it? Because I feel like I know a lot of people who are pretty scared of it. Was a good return stream? Yay! Welcome back to streaming. Fair point. Yeah. Take that. I hope you had a fun time. Super, super go. Super Shay power. The Manta of the Shays. Ba-bam. It looked really cute. I like the model. The model is very cute. Wow. Oh no, it looks like a manta. No. Definitely not me being dumb. Don't worry about it. Take that, creature. Aw, thanks, y'all. Yee, no problem. Boom. Super cute. Let's go. A few jump scares got me pretty good, but otherwise it hasn't been too scary. Nice. I like it. Yeah, because I've known some people who are like, put it like it. Ah! They're all bad. They're out. Put those down. No. Stop it. Stop it. Ow. Ow. Why you beat me up? I know a lot of people put it pretty high on a horror list. I should probably play it one day. See if it's actually spooky or not. I've just heard people talk about it mostly. Zoom into the water. They have a cute little like load screen there. Hit him pretty well. Fish trap. Fish, fish, fish. So far, I've been more intrigued by the story than scared. Nice. Turns out Shay is just, like, iron-willed. No fear. No fear, Shay. Let's go. Hi, Nira. Welcome back. Welcome back into the tea house. We are here doing dumb things. I need to, like, I think I need to find, like, a series to play just for the tea house after dark. Spread word of Mouse Bell. Do not spread word of Mouse Bell. Mouse Bell is a lie and a slander. Bell is a swang. I'm at least like a dragon or a fox or something. One fear talking to people. Wait. Why is that a fear? That's not a feel. Shay's too cool for that to be a fear. I don't know what that ability does that I keep using, and that's a little bit of a problem. What do you do? Delivers an attack to all enemies nearby with potency of 200 for the first enemy, 50% less for, like, the others. Okay. Okay, so it does a little more, but more selective AoE damage. Okay. But I am not a furry. How dare you? I am an elf. You see the elf? Elf. Elfie, elf, elf. Now, if you've seen Sophie's new model thing she has, her new look, you know, that's we don't talk about that. Or Shira. Or Shay. Or, you know what? We don't talk about it. What's wrong with furries? Nothing. I have no issues with furries. I just am not one. At least depending on your level, I guess. Because people, I guess, have different levels for that. It is when you're shy and socially anxious. No, no social anxious for the Shay. I have her persona and everything. Yeah, no. You and Foxy both do. I've never... Like, I think I actually may have seen some art of it. Have I seen art of it? Won't do the costumes or any of that shit, but yeah. Yeah, I'm not a... I don't think I'd do the costumes either. Let's see. But I think I got... We should probably check our currencies. I think... Yeah, that one's done. I think we were buying armor for the Dragoon. Dragoon's at 30, so I think we're good there. What did Reaper use? I feel like Reaper had some shortcoming. Yeah, we need the bracelets. How much currency do we have? That's enough for bracelets. But not for 530. We need bracelets for the other one. Away! More costumes. Well, I hope you have a good stream. My back and butt hurt. Oh no! Being my child day, I'm gonna go get everything ready. Well, that sounds ominous. Getting things ready. Suspect, Shay. But yeah, go get some rest. It's fine. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Wait, did I just buy the earring? Did I just buy the earring, chat? Am I dumb? I'm dumb. Can I return? Can I trade back? I don't think I can trade back, chat. I need to buy this. I'm dumb. Shit. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. Everything's fine, everything's fine. Hi, Ray from Pyro. Hi, Pyro. Welcome in. Do you want to do, dungeons? Do you want to get on for dungeon time or just hitting dungeon time, chat? No, I mean, I was spending all day getting ready for the return stream. Yeah, it's all good. Stretchies. I did a stretchy too. Well, make sure to get lots of rest, Shay. Thank you so much for the raid. Make sure to check out Shay, everyone. She pretty cool. Ah! Thanks for the boop. Ow. Pour some agua. Aw. And a head pat. Thank you. She booped and head patted. And then she's gonna run away. I see how it is around here. I see what these parts are like now. Also, we want to be, I'm gonna be a scholar. I think scholar is what I'm working on right now to get to 70. Ba 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 ba. I can hop over some dungeons. Haven't played in ages, though. That's fine. We're just probably gonna do, like, main scenario and leveling. Stuff like that. I'm obviously on Gilgi. Night night bell, night Shay, rest well. Thank you for the raid, I appreciate it. Let's go! I dance, I run, I do stupid shit. I am Bell. Bahaha. Also, if you're in the Discord balance, you can feel free to jump in. Discord link. There we go, Discord link. I have linked the cord. Cord has been linked. Let's see. Since Shay raided me, I can put up this person's stream. Haha. Perfect. So I realize I don't do that. Fix that problem. There we go. Ba 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 ba. Zoom. Da da. I be healer. I guess I could also be summoner. But why is summoner a higher item level? Wait. Tank incoming. Okay. Oh. Pyro usually tanks as well. Interesting. But Pyro's doing some other stuff too. I think Pyro's joining. Oop. I think that's what that message means. Boom! I stole Balance. Hi, Balance.
Hello.
Welcome in. You now cover chat.
Which one are you on?
Hmm?
Or which data center? Sorry.
Aether. Aether Gilgamesh.
Okay. I need to go to visit then.
I do like cheese. Give me cheese, Nero. But I'm not a mouse. Scrub God.
I do like how you're able to kind of visit other data centers.
Yeah, that was a really nice ad for this expansion. Hi, Scrub God. Welcome in. How you doing, buddy? It's been a while. How is Scrub God? Did I hear Mousebell? You did not hear Mousebell. Nero spreading lies and slander about Mousebell again.
Hello.
Hey, Pyro. I now have 2 party members. Mwaha. Mwahaha. There we go. Perfect. Suspicious? Not suspicious, Nero. How you doing, Pyro?
Yeah, tired.
Tired-o. Same. Same. I meant to go to bed early last night, and then I went to bed at midnight again, and got woken up at like 6. I also woke up at like 3 or 4 in the morning, so like 3 hours after going to sleep, probably. With like a bloody nose, I like had to turn over and just be like, eh. And then just went back to sleep.
Nice.
It was a good time. The moisture is not doing well to my nose right now. Since it's been so dry, it's like then you add moisture, and then like all the nose damage just takes a while to repair, I think, from the dryness of the winter.
Yeah.
I'm doing alright. Just started Final Fantasy XIV there. Yay!
I'm gonna go AFK for a moment while I'm waiting for the queue.
Okay. I'll just wait for you both. Running around Kugane. Da 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 da. Bell was dry.
I mean, I'm already over here.
Are you here? I had not looked. Boom. I was not dry. Oh, thanks for the hydrate, Nero. How you liking Final Fantasy, Scrub God? It's pretty great. Hey, Karisu! Welcome in. Thank you for the head pats. Welcome in, head patties. I sing little jingles now for everything, apparently. It has become just like a thing. I don't know why. Water the bell? Am I a plant now too? Have I become a mouse plant? A plant mouse? What would that even look like? Make a jingle for Mouse Bell, but there is no Mouse Bell. There cannot be a jingle for Mouse Bell since there's no Mouse Bell. Dun, dun, dun. What'd that even look like? Because I'm like an elf, so how do you like put elf and goddess and mouse together? Like, what even is that?
That's a great question.
Because would I have 4 sets of ears? Are we doing the 4 set of ear thing? Or not 4 sets. 4 ears, 2 sets.
Yes.
Yes. What if I had 4 sets of ears, though?
I mean, a lot of ears.
I could hear everything, ever.
4 times the tinnitus.
Yeah! Tonight is times 4. Let's go! Would it be surround sound? Would you like get one on your forehead and one on the back so you could hear omnidirectional?
Each ear gets a different version of tinnitus.
Oh no.
With a different pitch.
That would be the worst thing ever. Huh. That'd be so bad. So bad, I tell you.
Dude, can I not,
What's up?
I need to remember how to visit the other data center.
Oh, you have to do it from the
Character
login screen.
select.
Yeah, character select.
You right-click your character and click Change Data Center.
Okay.
Yeah. The you can go to different servers on a data center from the Aetherite, but do the
There's
full
another-
data
okay,
center.
right.
So
Okay.
you have to do it before logging in.
There we go. Aether Gilgamesh.
Did I do the
Yeah,
jump
because
puzzle?
I'm on Crystal Brynhilder.
Oh, I like it. Brynhilde.
I can only imagine why.
I have no idea. Is that server important?
Oh, Brunhild, there is another Valkyrie.
Ah. You know, that name did
think
sound
she is.
familiar. Hey,
And the nice
Christian.
thing also was when I started, they
Yeah.
were doing the path to 80.
Ooh,
So,
so
it
you
was
got
the
bonuses.
yeah, the fresh start bonuses. Although that's been quite a while, and it's
Ah,
Huh.
some bitch.
oh, this is an even bigger queue than my normal server.
My server, yeah, it's pretty popular. It's hard to get people to join it. Like, join it, because it's, like, always locked. I have not done it, but I am currently attempting the jumping puzzle while we wait. Have you
Yeah.
ever done the jumping puzzle?
I don't even recognize the city that you're in.
Yeah, this is Stormblood.
Kugane.
Okay, I think I'm still working. Like, just kind of started on
Ah!
Stormblood. Let's see. Main start.
Chad, I suck at jumping. Teresa, why do you do this to me? Also, how you doing? You feeling better? You back to work?
Oh, hey, I haven't. Apparently the next step in my quest is a duty, anyways,
Ah,
or a dungeon. Siren Song C.
I think I know that one. Well, I'm sure I know it. The question is, do I remember? Am I thinking of the right one
It's
from
level
name?
61. It's been a while.
Ah!
I think this is it. I think this is Stormblood.
I did that for many
I haven't
hours.
played in a couple months.
Yeah, I haven't been playing a lot. I've not been playing a lot recently, but I do get on and do some daily stuff. I need to finish Endwalker. I'm like maybe a third of the way through, I think.
I'm nowhere near.
Sadly, also back to work. Yay, back to work. I mean, oh no. I just got off work. I'm tired.
Okay,
Today
so
sucked
now I just need to
ass.
find you.
Okay, I will... Where are you at?
Limsum.
Nimpsios. Okay, I'll go to Thanolin and I'll come over there.
Okay.
Just, it's a lot
I'll head over to
cheaper.
old,
Oh, well, if you want to come here, that's fine. It's just going from Stormblood to directly there would have cost me like over 1,000 gil, where it's 0 to come here, and then I can transfer to Leminska for a lot cheaper. I feel like I found balance.
Yep, I see you.
Crazy. Boop. And yeah. And then invite to party. Is swapping data centers from EU to NA a thing already, or is it? It's just the same region right now. I do know Yakuma Bear recently transferred her and a couple other people to NA, but those were paid permanent transfers because they need more people here. I feel like Pyro's around here somewhere. Pyro was here.
I was.
Pyro left.
I went outside because I have no idea what to do for Reaper.
Oh, you're playing Reaper? Cool. Edgy boy.
Essentially, but I don't know anything about the rotation because I haven't set up the bars yet.
Ah. That's also it. I'm gonna... Well, if you do that, I can hit the restroom for a minute, I guess. Since I don't know what you're going as.
I could just go as Sam, but I can only be 55 or...
Well, I would
52.
say I have, so my main classes, I have a 66 start knight, 63 Gunbreaker, 70 Sage, and 70 Dancer.
Nice.
Oh, and then the Reaper at 70, obviously.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna hit the bathroom right quick, and then we can queue because we'll instant pop. So if I don't do it now, it'll be a problem. I'll be right back, everyone. Make sure to be good. Get up and stretch. And yeah, it does suck because there's a couple EU people I'd like to play with, but unless they're on US, and I guess there's some lag issues with that too. They said it's not that bad, but they do notice that dodging some quick mechanics can be a problem. But I'll be right back. Wow. Every turn. Teleport to New Gridania.
Oh, sorry. That was me.
I was just wondering what the pop-up was because I heard it was. Go on. That's fine. Do I want to go to New Gridania though? No. Anyways. You ready? Everyone ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Yay!
100 missions. Oi.
We'll just do main scenario start because it's super easy.
You know what? Why don't we do Siren Song C since I need to do that for my quest anyways.
Good. Where's the individual?
I think that's Stormblood.
Is it a Stormblood thing? It is. Okay. We will help balance do this. And then we'll do the random queues. Right, I went to my levels. I need me XP.
This is still level 61.
Yeah. No, the dailies will give you a ton of XP.
Oh yeah, true.
They're just like, but they're random queues, so there's no guarantee about getting this one.
Well, I mean, it would probably be almost impossible because I haven't done it before, so...
It'd either do this one or one lower for you, with you here. I don't know how much it prioritizes where you're specifically at. Or not, but... Good day, everyone. More hydrates, thanks, Nero. Alright then.
Okay.
Don't forget your tank stance.
Oh, yeah, I always forget it turns it off. And...
Ah! Reminding tanks to do the thing since 1945. That's logical, right?
Yes.
Good. I have some new abilities. What does this thing do? Allows your fairy... Or is your fairy that will grant you a full Aether Flow stack. Also increases healing magic potency by 20. Ooh, nice. You're gonna add me, right? Hey, Violet! Yeah, come on over. Come over to the Gilgamesh. I will add you after dungeon. Also, you can join us for the dungeons if you want. We're gonna be doing some dungeonos. I can't. No. How could you do this? I'm on Val currently. Well, you know how you fix that? You exit the game, and then you left click on it, and then you say uninstall, and it solves all your Val problems. 100% Val guaranteed to solve all your Valorant problems. What? There's no sus here. As one would expect. How you doing tonight, Val? Val. Violet is Val now. Crash! Da 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 da. Oop. It's a sluggy boy. How ya doing, Violet? Are you having fun in Val tonight? Sadly, I can't add you unless we're on the same server, so. My god. I should probably help Val. That would be a good plan.
Yeah, that would be nice.
That would probably be a semi-smart thing to do, you know? I'm realizing now there's a couple abilities that I don't know what they do. Because I haven't played at this high level on my Sage in a long while. Or not Sage. Scholar.
It's okay, I have no clue what a single ability I have that does.
You don't.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that's good.
don't worry, this is still me being rusty.
Restores own HP and MP of all nearby party members. Okay. It's also an instant cast with a cooldown. Good to know.
At the very least, I know my single target and AoE combos.
Transforms from galvanize and catalyze status into HP, recovering equal amount of damage. Okay, what is... Chat, what's galvanize? I think it's the shields.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, and it also... Catalyze reduces damage. Not really, I'm with friends, and it's tolerable. I have ads help. Oh no! Rest in peace. The ads will forever claim you. I think I'm also on Gilgamesh? Interesting. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, that way. Was not expecting that much of a long-range sweeping AoE. It's been a while. I'm coming in. Coming in for the stacky boys. Ow.
Ah, shoot, I missed the stack there. I didn't even realize it.
It's fine. Do. I'm not as confident as I would be if I was on my white mage, but still, I think it's fine. This guy likes to do half the fucking arena when he does things. I think. Welcome to Gilgamesh, best server ever. Scrub God. So, obviously, because I'm here. Are you free of ads yet? I think about... Violet should be free of ads by now. Overthrow. That seems bad. Ow. How dare. I know for a fact I'm on one of the Aether servers. That's good. You like Aether servers.
Crystal's where it's at.
Aether's the best. Like, hands down. Hands down.
He's right. Crystal is good.
No. Crystal fanboys just need not apply, okay? Aether is the form of all things and therefore the best. Waha!
The crystal is a form of Aether.
It's a form, but it is not the base. So, ha. Ha 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 ha. Is this dumb? Yes. Am I being a butt? Yes. Is this normal? Yes.
To be fair, I think all the data centers have something to do with Aether.
Yeah. I don't think Primal does, right?
And primals are made of Aether.
That's true.
I mean, everything's made of Aether.
That's also true. Increased Heelys.
Oh, don't worry, I'll keep your heals in check today.
Increased
Especially if I don't dodge the, especially if I stand in the stupid like that.
Yeah, that was probably a problem. I don't know what I just activated, but it was cool. Ooh. That seemed fancy. I'm like, that looked fancy. I don't know what it did, but it looked cool.
And that's all that matters.
Yeah, you know. Probably. I have a book. So
It's
this
just like
should be
doing good at the game. You just need to look like you're doing good at the game.
That's true. It's true. If Viv played the game, Viv would have to be a scholar, right? Because he likes books.
Or summoner.
I guess that's true. Summoner also do have books. Let's pop one of those. Let's try this. Stretch! Nero, no, I can't stretch right now. What are you up to, Nero? You having a good night? There's a giant skelly boy here. Alright.
This is pretty much a lot like an area in 11.
Stretchy. I am doing drunk karaoke. Ooh. That sounds fun. Who you karaokeing with? You just doing it alone at home, or are you like doing something else? What are we doing? The governor. Do you think this guy was in The Walking Dead or what?
Don't know.
My girlfriend and a few of her friends? Ooh, that's fun. I did karaoke once on stream. And from what I saw with the new guidelines, probably never again. Which is not super great. Or is your
Yeah.
you do a full, yeah. Belle does karaoke. I did it for my first subathon. It was one of the unlocks we could do. Well, this seems suspect. I don't think I want to stand here.
I don't know what that really did.
I don't know what that did either, but he's looking at you like non-stop. Oh, you're getting stacks of some shit.
That's alright, I'm not dead.
That's true. What do they do? Magic
Just
vulnerability,
better,
but magic damage will be increased.
That hurt for that.
Yep. That was something you put out to make that be bad. Okay, he has a lot of friends now. I'd pay to see that.
They're not real friends.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. Son of a bitch. So I will say that I think there was karaoke on the last subathon too, but it was going to be in the Discord. We just didn't hit the goal for it. So, maybe next time on Dragon Ball Tea House.
I don't know if... okay,
yeah,
running away is what you do.
Yeah, breaking the shadow line you had on you, I think.
It's okay. If it was meant to be deadly, it would have one-shot me.
I tried to interrupt it too that time.
The time I actually ran away instead of just sitting there.
Hey, Victory, welcome in. How you doing? Welcome in, Raiders. How you doing? Hey, MHP. Raid! Wait, no. Raid Victory Legends. Thank you for shouting out Victory. I was just about to go over and do that. You can see my mouse on screen now. Wee! Hola! Ahoy! Yeah, raid! What does...
I love how no recollection of this dungeon at all.
Yeah, I have a little bit now. Grant self and target primary effective. Restoring HP of the members fallen below 50. Oh god.
Uh-oh.
Oh god. Please heal quicker. Please heal quicker. I can't move. I'm just gonna eat that. Ah! Must save. Balance. One second, I will thank you for following MHP. Welcome to the tea house. I hope you enjoy your time here. I also missed what you were playing. Follow for me. Thank you.
It was Okami.
Okami. Ooh. That's a fun game. I've never played it, but I've seen it. It looked very pretty. Did you enjoy the game? Did you beat the game? Thanks for a shout. Yeah. Welcome, Raiders. Have you heard of Mouse Bell? Do not continue to spread the Mouse Bell. How dare. We haven't even decided how many ears Mouse Bell should have yet.
I thought when I was coming back I heard all of them.
We had briefly said I should have 4 sets of ears, and then we couldn't decide. And
Just one pair.
And now Pyro's now saying 1 pair, but I'm an elf. How would they know it's me in a mouse form if I don't have my elf ears? What do you think,
Then
Victory?
you don't have them.
No. Oh, that's sad.
Bell can be a rescue ranger.
Rescue. Oh, that's true. That would be pretty cool. I like that one growing up.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh. He seems nice. I'm sure he's not going to try to kill you, like, whatsoever. Also, here's the thing to take less damage.
Now it says fleshless, but that's looking like a lot of flesh on him.
He seems fleshed up on a Sunday. Heck yeah, Okami's so much fun. Still got a bit more of the game to do. Nice. Well, the nice thing about that is you get to play more of it then. Which is pretty cool. Okay. Let's put this right there, yeah? Yeah. We'll do that. We'll do this flashy move. I'm just doing flashy moves to do flashy moves.
That's what they're there for.
Huzzah, flashy moves. I do got a new move that I have not placed on my bar anywhere, I've noticed. It, grants self or target primarily effective exogitation? Exogitation, restoring HP when the member's HP falls below 50% or upon duration expiring. Oh, it's like a landmine of a spell. Here you go. That is interesting. That is.
I think I only have 1 stun.
That's what I'll call interesting. Put you there. Why not? But yeah, that's fun. I'm glad you're having fun with the game. Yeah, I think you should only have the 1. Like, stuns or not. Ah! Okay, I got seduced, apparently. Chat, I've been seduced.
Crap.
I noticed everyone was seduced, actually, now that I'm...
Yes, I
Looking
don't
at
think
it.
that was avoidable.
That guy took a lot. I was not paying much attention to him, though. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, for those in the raid that don't know, I'm Pandanndy, goddess of the tea house. I variety stream. I do random junk. I am totally not ridiculous at any point in time. And, yeah. Yeah.
Totally.
Totally.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
No, but go anyway.
Fight boss.
Okay.
Also, everyone make sure to check out Victory. Victory is really cute. I met them fairly recently at Rokumatsuri this last time, which was a lot of fun. I think Victory does some art too that I've seen, I believe. Okay, well, this is not what I want.
Glad I happen to
Oh.
be facing the right direction.
Yep, that's right. We have to face the right direction. Don't make us run. I think there might be a way to tell which direction is the right one or not.
Well, I mean, it's going to make you run forward, so don't be running towards the circles. I think is all it is.
Couldn't remember if this one had a thing. So when's near raid? Near raid is not until Shadowbringer, so level
Yeah,
80.
you just run straight.
Yeah, okay. There is another boss that does have you, will give you a direction that you run. When they put like a debuff on you. I wasn't sure if this one did that or not. Luckily for us, the answer was it doesn't. Okay. So far, just standing like right here looking at it, it's been working out pretty well.
Yeah.
So you do got a ways to... What level are you, Scrub God?
Oh, behind.
Okay, he's making us run away from him now. Instead of 2.
Yeah, that was a forced retreat.
Oh yeah, it did say retreat that time.
So it does have multiple, but as long as either direction works, it's not a big deal.
Virgin
Oh, boy.
Tears.
Oh, now this is bad. You think the outside circles kill you or just hurt you?
It's going to be
advance.
advanced.
What? What? I'm not here. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get hurt a little bit this time.
If you stand pretty much at one end of the circle, you won't make it to the other.
Yeah. Somber Melody. Oh boy, that's gonna be a long time. Yeah. It's sadly a long ways in the game.
We're moving her towards the middle again.
Sounds like a good plan. Accepted.
It's not until Endwalker, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the last thing of Endwalker, so you basically have to beat Endwalker and a couple of the post-launch content patches to get to it, I believe. Uh-oh. This seems like a problem.
That'll be fine. It's advance.
Advance.
Maybe let's be over here. Huzzah! Hey friends, we swap. This is safe right here, right?
For now.
Also, we could have ulted him.
Yep, we got it.
Nah, it's whatever.
This guy's gonna get so many comms. Also leveled up. Anyways. Boop. Boop. Fun times at a fun game, doing the fun things with the fun peeps. Let's go!
I've just been drowning in company seals. Ugh.
Yeah. It's probably good to go spend them. I don't know how close I was getting to max. Last time I just went and bought like 999 of the frickin' what she calls it, ventures for my retainers.
Yeah, that's why I just do when I'm feeling lazy. It's like just dump it on ventures, I'll at least use them.
Yeah.
I need to get better at using my ventures. Granted, I need to get better at logging
what is
in,
it?
so...
10 ventures an hour.
You hear that, chat? Pyro, hold on. These guys don't sell any of the Thanolin fruit things, do they?
I don't even know what that is.
It's a resource you need to level up your pet.
Oh, the Thavnarian onion?
Yeah.
No, that's farming only. At least it used to be.
Hmm.
So it's farm your own or go
To
to
a
market
board.
board.
To the board and see how much they cost. They were like 200k.
Yeah, they're 100 to 200k, I think.
I need one because Lynn just got to level 11, so
Yeah.
I need to feed her another one. I forget if I have to take her to a stable to do that, or if I can just...
I don't think
The
so
onion,
either.
I don't think so.
We will find
I like
out.
how you walked over to the board.
I did. I took the literal longest way that I could go to get to the board.
That's okay, because I'm in a cutscene.
We left balancing cutscenes, because that is, I believe at the end of that cutscene's when you get to where you want to go.
An onion is 93,000 on your server.
That's pretty cheap.
It is cheapest on Brunhilder.
Interesting. Let's see. Thowlin.
89,000 on Brunhilder.
Vanavin Undin. 93 is not a big deal.
10 onions total to finish off your...
Oh. I also realized that I just bought... That person was selling 3 onions, so I just bought...
Yes.
Whatever. I do need...
It's okay.
You'll
You'll
use
use
level
them.
11. I will use them eventually. Now to see.
Leveling up a chocobo takes so long.
I do think I do need to take the chocobo to stable though, because I'm not seeing any way to feed them.
Do you just use the onion? Is it right-click onion? I don't remember.
Oh, maybe, yeah. It does have use. You must first summon... Okay, so I have to go out of the city. Because I can't have Lind in the city.
Yeah, they could just make it really easy on people and let you do it in the city, but no one else can see your chocobo.
Yeah. It would also be nice if you could mount and just... I don't know how they'd handle that.
They wouldn't be able to, but it's stupid that you can't.
I get why they did it, so people wouldn't clog everything with mounts, but at the same time...
That's such a staple of MMOs anyway. No one else really cares too much in other games.
Now, Lynn can be max rank 12.
Yes. Mine's 14, I think, right now.
Yeah, I try to have her out every time I do XP getting items, because she siphons off a percentage of that.
Oh, that's kind of awkward. I can't even bring up my chocobo because it's stabled, but I can't get to my stable because it's on the other server.
Oh no. Well.
Oh well. I can't even check the stats of it. That's annoying.
I guess... Oh, that would be probably a good thing to do to level it. Because you can put it in...
quickly grab the waystone here and then...
Yeah.
You get scene. Because you get more if you feed curial roots to your chocobo in the stable and make it your favorite food.
Hmm.
And then when you summon the chocobo, it gets more XP.
Interesting. I thought there was a way to train it
expensive.
at the thing. Though.
There is. You go every hour you can feed your chocobo and it gives a fixed percent of the XP needed to the level. It's like 1%, I think.
So you'd have to like take like 100 hours, but
it might not be exactly 1%, but it's a small percent.
Yeah. It's still probably.
But there is I think a challenge log thing to feed them X amount of times, and I think it gives XP for them. I forget.
I'd have to look. I've never looked at what it takes to get your chocobo to level 20 and have it be maxed out.
The fastest thing used to be, and I'm pretty sure still is to just have it out and grind fates.
Yeah. I imagine that's probably the way. The highest level fate you can do for the most XP. And if you're max level, then I think it gives it extra amount out of the fate. Out of your XP, because you don't suck any up.
You should totally not make a script where you stand in front of your stable all day and just auto feed it every time it's up.
I'm sure there are people who have that. Or something close.
I mean, that'd be a simple thing to do. Just
Yeah,
every
my
hour,
city.
click it, done.
I don't see Scrub God anywhere.
Well, I mean, it's the right city, but not the right area.
It's probably true.
Or not even on the server. Or data center.
Yeah, Scrub God thought they were on Gilgamesh. But hard to know. At least I got that sorted out, so now now my chocobo can get XP again for doing things. My saddlebag is so full of junk. So full of the junk. Let me know when you get that thing and we can queue for another one, Balance. So.
I've been so tempted just to
I'm
buy
working on it. I got a voiced cutscene.
You been tempted by what?
The skipped Endwalker.
Hmm.
Because I hate doing the quests.
Yeah,
it's just so tedious.
How much into the story you are.
Oh, you can just go back and watch the story anyway.
That's true.
Because
But
you can
you
go to
can't
the inn and
experience
use the
doing it.
bed.
You can't experience doing it, you know?
I don't
Giggity.
want to. I'm level 75 and I'm still on Stormblood content.
Yeah, you can definitely way out level.
Oh, yeah.
You can way out level.
It's
the
like I
content.
can't even be doing stuff for my gatherers because I'm not even in the area for my gather turn-ins.
Yeah,
And surprisingly, that stuff is expensive to buy.
I wish I could have these all the time on. Yeah.
Need to touch the Aether Crystal and then I'll be good to go.
Zoom. Are you in Kugane now?
Yeah.
Nice. My guild recently moved all our stuff to, bought a new house in, the Heavens Ward area.
Oh, that's
The
where
Firmament.
our house
Firmament,
is.
yeah.
Or
We
whatever
used
it's
that one
called.
in Kugane, which I was pretty happy with, but they got a bigger house in the Firmament.
I think they're both Firmament, because the Firmament's also, I think, where you do the
Okay.
Gather and Crafter dailies. Or not dailies, but the Gather Craft and stuff.
I've heard about that. I forget who I was talking to. I think it was Rose. But she... Is that Rose? It was somebody, and they were like, oh yeah, there's some, like, I don't even know what any of that means. And it's like, yeah, just do the thing. I'm like, why do so many people just go, do the thing? And it's like, that's not how this works.
Okay, I'm good to go whenever.
Okay. Deselect that. Main scenario of party. Because boring, but also seals.
I forget. All that stuff takes place in the... Not Eureka. What's the other area? It's like Eureka.
Bosia?
No, it was the place that was like the huge, you know, party thing where you ran around, but it was removed and then re-added for this thing. Ugh. I forget what it's called.
Not ringing any bells. Not
forget
ringing the
where it is
bell with the
under-
bells.
I forget where they put it under the
Unbell.
duty finder.
Duty finder. Wow, the other DPS just did not accept. How could they do this to us? Trying to think of what you mean.
It was a thing with NMs like Eureka initially, and it didn't do very well.
I know Eureka and I know Bosia, but I can't.
Oh yeah, I forgot you can't skip the scenes in these.
Nope. That's what I
Nope.
said. Boring, but, you know, worth for XP and seals.
Yeah, I just usually spam dungeons.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of time to play, so I do max XP for least amount of investment time. Because spamming dungeons will get you there, but it just takes a lot of continually doing the same stuff.
Diadem, that's what it is.
Diadem.
Yes, that was the original, like, big zone with NMs everywhere. And then they got rid of it, and then they brought it back for this crafter gather area.
Crafter thing, that's probably why I know nothing about it.
It was not crafter gather thing initially.
Oh.
It was meant initially for combat, like Eureka essentially is.
Yeah, Eureka and Bosia are both combat areas. Hey Nero! You being cute and drinking, I see. Sippy sippy, mouse bell, how dare. It's just a matter of time, I think, at this point, until someone draws mouse bell.
I can't draw, so it won't be me.
Good, I'm safe.
I can only edit things. I can paste your face on a mouse.
Oh no. Don't
I'll just
deny
paste your
that
face
I've
over
reviewed.
Gadget.
Oh, nice. Well, I don't know. I remember Gadget was pretty okay for a mouse, I guess.
I think she was the only female mouse in the entire series. I don't remember.
I think you're probably right. It's been a long time since I saw the Rescue Rangers.
Yeah. I don't remember how many there were. There was at least 4.
I think.
Chip,
Alright,
Tail,
challenge accepted.
Gadget.
Scrub God, no. Scrub God, no. You don't need to do this one. Yeah. Because they flew around in like the aircraft, which I always thought was cool. Like that and SWAT Cat.
Yeah.
SWAT Cats I love because I always loved the F-14. Growing up, I had like
There's a lot of planes in
wallpaper.
that time era.
Yeah.
It's like DuckTales was a lot of the plane with what's the one duck?
Oh yeah.
Launchpad.
Yeah. Mouse fell on teacup. No. How dare.
Mickey Bell.
I want to be more emotive, but I also need to be quiet because my sister's kids are here and I don't need them waking up and screaming.
But the content.
Content. Hell yeah, no.
Oh. See, this is the good thing about having a Reaper, and that Reapers are like AoE magnets.
It's good.
It's just too bad I'm not a super confident Reaper. Oh my god, I hate that thing.
Where did that come from? That
It came from me because it's bound by default to control my push to talk.
I was like, I hear this all the time from Monica, so I thought it might have been a balance
I would
thing.
say mine is not linked to. I have not set up mine to be linked to, you know, chat yet.
Mm,
And there's no way to unbind it currently.
really?
Yeah, so it's
I
like
just-
nothing
I
you
just
can
have
do
mine
about it.
bound on my Stream Deck and that, and Stream Deck pedal.
Stream Deck / bind unbind.
Like you can assign something else a bind to do it, but it's still bound to the initial thing.
Mm. That's not great.
No, it's not. There's apparently a way to rebind it. Like it's a one-time tip that pops up, and if you clicked out of the tip, you can't get to pop back up.
Weird. Bad
Yeah.
design.
What do you use for that or whatever?
Oh no, it's a Discord feature now. That's what the problem is. Yeah, it's not like an actual soundboard. It's now a soundboard through Discord.
Yeah,
Discord,
the Discord
soundboard.
soundboard.
Yeah.
I haven't messed with that at all.
And so
I
like when you
haven't
hit
Probably should
control
as a streamer.
tilde, it brings up a mouse wheel option to select, quick select a sound. And so I'm pressing control to do like a lot of my keybinds for hotkeys. And then sometimes I'm trying to speak at the same time.
Jeez, and I can see
yeah.
That's nice.
there's a lot of ones that.
That sounds fun. That sounds great, guys.
Yeah, it's great.
I'd
Discord's
love it.
great.
We should have more of that in the future.
It's great. You go into Discord and you look at keybinds. Like, here's the keybinds for everything. It's like, cool, but you can't change any of them.
Can't change nothing.
You click them and they like, oh, it presses, and then it's like, okay, what's the point of being able to click it if you can't change it?
I don't know.
It's a great question. I used to be a Lalafell tank.
Not a
And then
Lalafell.
Alra came out.
Not a Lala. I mean,
I used to be a Lalafell paladin.
looks at balance suspiciously.
Hey, it's always fun for the like when I used to play Lord of the Rings online before my account got hacked and then they got it banned.
Oh.
I did tank.
I did it because it's hilarious to see something that's tiny holding a shield and tanking things.
Oh, as my buddy, as Drakeland says, the buddy, he's like he used to call those footballs.
Nice.
It also didn't help that I used to play Taru Taru in 11, which is a
Taru.
Lalafell.
Powers of Lalafell secretly.
I played Black Mage mainly in 11 and Scholar.
I feel like all the black mages in Ul'dah are Lalafels that have like
Yes.
named characters. It's just like, why?
That's
Why are all the Lalafels black mages?
That's
Yeah,
the
no,
thing
that's-
from 11, because all the Towers were pretty much black mages or white mages.
You're streaming late. Yeah, Momo, welcome in. How you doing, Momo? I do.
And, like, you know-
Everyone- Oh, I can't jump on him.
Nope, you can't jump this level. That's what sucks about being Dark Knight and low-level content.
It's tea house after dark time, Momo. Let's go. How you doing, Momo? I think I saw you playing some Fortnite earlier. How'd that go? Is this Praetorium? This is Praetorium. Uh-oh. Scrub God, why you bite? Scrub God?
What was
Nobody.
even worse was before the I was trying to do Sage in the daily roulette, and then I got the level 16 dungeon.
It does happen a lot. I feel like it doesn't happen as much anymore. Not Praetorium. Look, aren't you looking forward to Gaius telling you about, you know, his viewpoints on the world? And
Ultima's way better to get than this.
I don't know. This is probably my favorite one, honestly.
I like Ultima because it's just, you do one fight the entire time.
Yeah, there's too much constant fight for me. I get
I
bored of
prefer
it.
that instead of the constant running around.
I like the cutscenes where I don't have to do anything. Not when I can't skip cutscenes. No, the cutscenes are great because that's when you get a chocolate chat and you just like chill out. And my
Waste
cat
all the
Austin clipped you
XP
while I was
Waste all the
away.
XP per hour.
Well, thank you, Austin, for the clippy. I appreciate it. I'm curious what the clip is of.
Random talk.
Apparently, Victory's cat clipped me, which is entertaining. I like it. It's cute. Meow.
I remember when this first was out and there was no simple, like, you just pressed buttons to do your attacks. You had to click everything.
Yeah.
They did not learn from WoW.
When this game came out in 2000 and like late 2011, I think it was early 2012, it was hot ass garbage. It was so terrible.
Oh yeah, the pre A Realm Reborn, it was like the worst MMO ever.
Yeah, it was. Me and my friend were so hyped for it because all the stuff they were like putting out about it sounded super cool, and then it came out and it was the most garbage. Like, we both played it just a little bit, could not find anything really to do, and wandered around. Like, half the time he was trying to play, like, I think it was a black mage. He's like, I want to be a caster, and then I would auto attack someone to death before he could even like target and do one spell. I was just like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, I gotta do this, then I gotta do this, then I gotta do this to cast a spell. I was like, what? Why? Why would they do that? I've been meaning to get back into 14. We should play sometime. How many level? Hell yeah! If you have it active now, Momo, we have a slot open. We can force you to play. As I spin in circles like a crazy person, because I don't actually need to aim the thing to fire the beam. Boom! Unfortunately, it's too late for me. Oh no! No super late night Momo work. Just got to midnight. That is true. It is late. There's a reason they scrapped OG 14. Yeah.
I'm gonna make a bet and say that Momo's probably on a completely separate server from everyone else as well.
Probably. But that doesn't really matter anymore.
No, but it's just funny how everyone's like on a
She's-
completely different server.
What data center are you on, Momo?
I would
She
say,
probably
Pyro,
doesn't
I think
remember.
you and I are basically the same.
We're on the same data center, I think.
Yeah, you along with Doc, and I think there's actually. A lot
I'm
of
not with
people-
Doc.
Is Doc?
Or wait.
No, Doc's on Primal, isn't he? Primal Data Center. What? There's Crystal. There's Aether. Isn't Primal the Data Center? And then
It's Crystal, Aether, Primal,
there's one more. I have to check.
Dynamis.
Dynamis?
I don't know anyone that's on Dynamis.
Yeah, I think it's the brand new one that they released. So take pressure off the other 3 data centers.
Yeah, I'm on Crystal because it's Brunhilde and Malboro are on Crystal.
I'm on Gilgamesh because my college roommate was on Gilgamesh, and they thought, you have to do it. So I stayed up till like 2 a.m. one day because I couldn't get on the server.
Oh.
To fucking make my character when it was at low pop. Because
you know what makes my server even better?
What?
Its ID is A Realm Reborn 31. Yours is 34.
Screw that noise. Higher's better. What level are you?
Well, I mean, Brunhilde's better then, because that's 60.
Momo's on Aether, so Momo's a cool person. Haha. I don't know what those numbers mean.
It's just an ID number.
I
don't know if it's actually the ID in which they were made.
I have 3 level 90s and an 86 or 87. And then my lowest... I have every class at the lowest leveled one, I think 61, and that's my Astrologian. So I have a lot of... And that's not, of course, in counting the hand or land ones, which most of those are still at level 1. But all of my war classes are getting there. My main, I think, is like 80. So you're in Shadowbringers, Momo? I appreciate that they tried to make it relevant when they made Realm Reborn instead of just trying to pretend it didn't happen. Yeah, because this happens right after... Like, a Realm Reborn's literally... The entire title is they reborn their game and just wiped out, like, all the characters from the first one that were important or couldn't transfer over. Which was pretty entertaining. I need to finish Shadowbringers final stuff still. Ooh, it's super good, Momo. Before Fans Fest, because I'm going, I don't want to be confused. Oh, you also gotta finish Endwalker then, and that's a lot. That's a lot more.
I gotta do a lot because you saw where I was. I'm still in Stormbringer.
You're just starting, yeah. I'm Stormblood. That one.
Yeah,
That one.
It's easy to mix up their titles.
I always...
They're all like single word, 2-part things.
Yeah, Stormblood's always been a hard one for me for some reason. Like, I feel like I got the other ones fine, but I keep like Bloodstorm or some shit. Or
it's the most forgettable of all the expansions.
Oh no. But it brought some of my favorite stuff. But
what?
The samurai class.
Oh.
And like all the Asian themed clothing.
I really love the dancer. The dancer class is really good, but it's not something I can solo queue with.
Oh, it's so fun though, because you can just spin in circles the entire time. I do not stand still.
The issue
when I'm
is
playing
solo queue as a DPS. Good luck.
Solo queue as a DPS is a great time because you got 18 minutes to go do whatever you want before you miss your queue because you're doing something else. So
18 or 30?
It depends. I mean, I have some of my DPS queues like down to 5 minutes, but it's very much time of day, who's playing, and what you're trying to do. It's, you know.
Yeah, even during peak times, it's always
That's why Aether's better. You have less time, you know. The randomly decided server
I'm not one
wars.
that's usually here, you know, at 3 a.m. You know, like today, 3 a.m.
It is. Oh, damn. That's late for you and Pyro. It's late for me, but it's not like that late. What do you main? I main Samurai. But that's also not one of my 90s because I want to do Endwalker as the Samurai, so I've only been using Endwalker XP to level it. So I'm not just like level 90 and wasting all that XP, but once I hit 90, then I'll be wasting any XP after that because I'm just going to keep going. And I'm back here doing tiny sprout stuff. Yeah, it's okay, Scrub God, you got this. The game's fun. I mean White Mage and Ast, so you're a healer mostly. Momo the healer.
In basically every game I've played, I've almost always mained a tank, but usually I main one of the DPS tanks.
So, Dark Knight.
Like, Warden
So
was my
technically-
favorite.
Technically, warrior would be the most DPS tank, I think.
I think it actually is Dark Knight.
Is it now? I thought it was warrior. That was like
It's
half
what?
its point. The most DPSing Dark Knight or tank.
I think it used to be Dark Knight. I don't think it is anymore.
Dark Knight just kind of had everything in Shadowbringers. Trying out Sage. Sage was fun. My problem with Sage is I found a lot of situations where my healing was getting easily overwhelmed. Which I was not a super
Well,
big fan of.
because Sage is not a heal; it's a barrier.
Well, they have heal,
Gotta,
but their barriers.
they
Yeah.
have,
barriers
they have
also-
healing, but they're mainly a barrier class.
The barriers are also kind of weak comparatively. Like I feel like
Well,
the
you no,
Scholar is
it's
better at barriers.
you gotta know the fights and preload it, is what it is.
That is also a thing. Like, it's a lot of fun. It's the high DPS class for healing. It's kind of what it felt like. So it's a DPS class that also heals, but it also
Yeah.
meant that I get overstressed on healing a lot, where I just don't have the tools to actually keep someone alive when they mass pull something crazy.
Oh, okay, see, this is where it's perfect. Where myself and my buddy, it's like I main tank, he mains heal, and it's like Sage is his main class.
Yeah. I mean,
and
it's pretty
really,
easy and fun,
there's
but
well, it's also once again you have to like basically pre-barrier before the hits. You can't be reactive. You have to be proactive.
yeah. Which can be a bit of a thing to try to do. I usually stay white mage unless I don't have to. Yeah. White mage is usually my main healer. It's the one I prefer the most. Because it has the most tools to do anything and handle like any situation that pops up. So I still firmly believe it's the best healer in the game, but there's a lot of other healers who have very strong and very wrong opinions. So
It's one of the things. It's like if you're talking about heals versus keeping people alive.
I want to play now. Haha! We're getting Momo to play Fortnite. We're getting Momo to play Final Fantasy. Life is good. I'll add it to my schedule for next week. Nice. It's been fun, but I'm just getting a little annoyed with all the quest rewards trying to give me pants. But you need more pants, Scrub God. I don't want to wear pants, so at this point I'm just gonna go learn how to make armor so I can have not pants for my leg slot. You could also get transmog and just transmog your legs all the time. Put something in your... The best way to do it for the cheapest is you get a leg piece that you like or armor look that you like, and then you put it all in your mirror, and then you can set presets that makes them naked. Just get Emperor's New Pants.
Oh yeah, the Emperor's New Pants. Yeah.
Yeah, but then, so you put those in your mirror, and then every time you get a new piece of armor, like you can also, I'll show you once we're out of the cutscene, but you can also go in and, like assign your you can make a glamour palette at the mirror, and then you assign that glamour palette to your class. So every time you change to that class, it'll be the glamour palette and not what the armor is. So it's a very cheap and effective way to transmog your gear anytime you change to that class. So there's a experienced player tip for you for looking the way you want to throughout the entire game, as opposed to fighting with it when they give you new junk. That way you can change the new junk for the stats, but not be there. So until someone hits this, you come in here, you go here, you go down to link glamour palette, and then it'll link whatever glamour palette you have. So that's what you do, Scrub God. You just have to get what you want. Like, my gear does not look like this. It just, my glamour palette is to this.
Oh yeah, like I have. I think it's a pre-order bonus, but it's one of the sets.
Ooh,
Where did I get the set from? I forget.
So apparently Gunbreaker is the absolute highest tank DPS.
Ooh, nice. Is it very good on not dying?
It's not. I don't know.
Because I knew
I think
it had
it's
a
the
problem
most
with that.
complicated to play of the tank classes.
It is a fun class from when I've played it. That's my second highest tank class.
But there's not much variation in the top end of Gunbreaker, Dark Knight, and Warrior. They're all fairly close. Paladin is what you don't want to be playing if you want damage.
Yeah, Paladin's pretty fun though. It should be like the most tanky, but I think it's not right now.
Which I know Warrior would sometimes be, but usually I'm one of the ones that what I used to do in some of the other games, like Star Wars: The Old Republic, is I would do group content solo. So I would do like 4 mans by myself, like basically running a dungeon by myself and that.
Only tank.
The nice thing was, for quite a while in Lord of the Rings Online, Wardens, you could run raids solo.
And apparently pretty much all the healers are equal damage.
Interesting. So I would have thought Sage would have been much higher.
Scholar is like the most minuscule difference, then Sage, and then Astrologian and White Mage on par on the high ends.
Interesting. So White Mage is also not only the best healer, but I mean, what?
Yeah.
I would heal, and Pemos would be my tank. Nice. It's always nice to have the tank healer locked in. Much tank, because trying to have good gear and look good was kind of driving me nuts. Yeah, no problem. I didn't know about the glamour palette linking for a long time, but that saves a lot on buying the prisms, so you don't really have to buy them.
I would say I don't do the linking. I just do the set palette.
Yeah.
Apparently,
which is still no prism as long as you have your full outfit set.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Instead of prisming, you're doing the link, the mirror link. Definitely the best. I like your little leather jacket. He's so tiny.
That's I forget if that was from Prime or if it was from
that looks like what's his name's jacket.
It's from one of the other Final Fantasies.
It's 8. I can't remember his name. Squall?
Is that Squall jacket?
I think it's Squall's jacket.
I probably have it then, because I have all that stuff, because back when they gave you bonuses for being subbed for a certain amount of time, like my sub dates are way over getting the last item now, but they haven't added any new ones. They kind of gave up on that one, I guess, as far as being like a reward thing. I really like the look of my starter gear, so I'll have to see if I can set it back to that. That'd be cool. You'll have to get like the gear, because you have to give up the gear to put it in the mirror. But I think the starter gear you can just buy from the vendor in Ul'dah on the Jewel Bazaar.
You can just buy.
Or unless you mean like your starting look, because then that will be from the vendor outside and across the street from the Waking Sands in Ul'dah, like near where the cat dancer girls are.
Yeah, it depends on if you mean like starter gear or like the class gear that you get like 60 for all the classes.
What level? I don't know what level Scrub God is. What level are you, Scrub God? Ow. Hey, Nero. Welcome back. Have you created Mouse Bell yet? Nero wants to get some art of me wearing Nero's outfit.
I still see Bell using a controller, so obviously no mouse spell.
I do like one of the reasons I do play this a lot is because I can do it with a controller. I just like the novelty. I enjoy it. I played World of Warcraft with mouse and keyboard forever, but I was just like, no.
I like pressing 50 buttons, though.
Yeah, the way they did in this game works really, really well, so... Not yet. Head pat from Victory, thanks for the head pat. I still need to go check out what the cat clipped, because that sounds really cute and fun. Only played about a day. I'm already a bit past 15. Nice, so you're almost to the first dungeon, which is cool. I think the first dungeon was 16?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I have a blink.
You have blink. Nice, we like them. Stack up there, I guess. Here. I'll put a hot on everyone, McBerry. Sometimes, like on some dungeons with this class, I don't have to do anything.
Oh yeah, the low
Because
levels you do not have to do
The
anything.
fairy will heal everything, and I am just a DPS. It's pretty fun.
Yep. Yeah, the level 16 dungeons and like...
There's some high level ones I was doing that on too, but I think the tank was just ridiculously geared.
Oh, I was gonna say, even without the gear, with my rotations, it's like I can stay up a good chunk of stuff.
Yeah, they took away your healing though, from what I remember.
Yeah, it took a lot of the healing away from Dark Knight.
Because
There's
that
a
made
tiny
it a lot
bit, but
easier
yeah.
previously.
Oh yeah,
no.
it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
You used to be able to spam the AoE move on, you know, mob packs, and you could just never die. You didn't even need a healer.
Yeah, the healer, like
And
a
now
lot of times
that's-
when I had a
that's-
Dark
now
Knight, I
that's
could
a
just
warrior thing.
I could just not do anything.
Dark Knight still has the same move, but now it has a cooldown.
Yeah. Plus, one of the rotations had a heal in it, right? Like at the end.
The basic
single
3-hit
target
combo
one
has
does.
a heal at the end.
Does it still have it?
Yeah,
Yes, it
it still
does.
has it.
That's good. Ow! Rose, why? Rose, calm yourself. Calm yourself. Are you done streaming? Ow! Ow!
She's like, why are you playing without me?
Well, she had a full party. So...
Sounds like a you problem.
I mean... It was a play with Rose problem is what it was. Can't play with Rose if there's no party to play Rose with. That's proper English, right?
I can't believe this bar just took my limit break.
One more throw. Ow. How dare you? How dare you? I mean, what? The bar is going to be like, why am I getting so many comms? And it's like, well, you're the only person to calm, so.
Do we like that?
Haha! I got the calm. Now I'm going to check to see if Rose is still streaming. She is. She just came here to throw things at me.
I forgot the irregular tombstone thing is going on still, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's one of the things that give it to us too, which is one of the reasons I was like, we do this, because everyone's specifically queuing for Praetorium. So, alright.
And what is even the best way to get them?
Dungeon running.
Ugh.
So it's like, you have to, I don't remember what all you can go, because you have to go into Duty Finder, and then some of them will say that they give them to you. So we can get it for Sunken Temple, Cutter's Quarry, Denzel Darkhold, Castrum Medium, and Praetorium. So 2 of the Castrums. Hullbreaker Island. Yes, it's medium now. Medium rare. Medium rare. God damn you.
Isn't it like Meridianum?
Ow! Ow, Rose, no. Definitely not me having. Hi, Polaris, welcome in. Rose is beating
What you
me
do to
up.
Rose?
She came and threw things at me, so I went over to her channel and gave her a spicy bean. But I hate you. You don't hate me. You love me. Then send her a bell heart. She had not been
It's
spice
not
being
hate.
in a while.
It's dislike with an intense passion.
No, we only love Rose. Dude, now go back to dungeon. No! Ow. Ow. And Momo's here throwing things as well. and bonking me. Why, Momo? Why you do these to me? I'm good, Belle. So now we get an option. We can either do the leveling roulette, or we could try to farm some tomes. How many tomes do I have now? 33. Chomp! Ow! Players, why? Players chomp me. How could you? How could you do this to me?
I need to spend some of my poetics because I'm at 1400.
That's a good amount.
I might only have one more in me.
Yeah, I can't go too much longer. Anyway, so maybe one more dungeon. So the question is, do we just want to leveling roulette and see what happens, or do we want to specifically queue for something? Because I don't. These
doesn't matter to me.
These give difference amount. Like Praetorium 7, Castrum's 4. So the regular dungeons give 3, and Praetorium gives 7.
You don't still get them if you queue for unsynced, do you?
You still get them, yeah. It's a completion bonus
that's
thing. So we could just like, oh no, you have to do the finder.
Yeah, that's what I figured. It's like that. There's no way. That's too easy.
I was like, no, you don't have to do like the leveling roulette. I'm like, wait, no, this is
no, just unsynced the front of it.
Well, for Praetorium, it's forced synced.
Yeah.
That being said, like some of the other
Why
ones,
not
like
Chomp?
what is it?
I don't know.
Darkhold and Sunken Temple.
Yeah, it's also they're different amounts. So Sunken Temple is 3, but we can. The thing is, it's kind of like a time thing. So it's the most you can get is Praetorium at 7, but that's also 35 minutes or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where Sunken Temple or Cutter's Cry are probably like, I don't know, 15-20 minute dungeons.
Do I not have Cutter's Cry unlocked? Is that a...
Maybe. It's a side one. It's not a required. So.
Yeah, then no, I don't... Man, I don't have that one unlocked even.
So those, like, so they're giving you half as much, but I'm not sure if it's worth, like, time-wise, if it's still quicker to do Praetorium for the amount you get, or if it's... Like, if you could, like, clear Sunken Temple fast enough to get, like, 7 or 8 worth, I guess, because it's 3, so you'd be, 3. Can you do Sunken Temple 3 times in the time it takes you to do Praetorium once? Is the question. And I don't know.
It would really be just what, order times basically.
No, because it's 7 versus 3.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, but realistically, if you do it in like 15 minutes, it's close enough.
Yeah, so
15 versus 35.
Yeah, so it's like if I have to time Praetorium again because they definitely changed it, so I don't know what the exact runtime on it is anymore, or the general, within a minute. But
essentially, what's the speed run of Praetorium look like versus speed run of the other?
Yeah, because if you can do Sunken Temple like, extra 5 minutes as a third run, then that's a better deal than doing Praetorium. But I'm guessing they kind of figured it out, so I'm guessing it's pretty similar. And that's why, like, Castrum is much shorter, but it gives 4. Which Castrum's longer than either of the other two. So that doesn't seem like the best balance thing for it.
Yeah.
Let's just do Sunken Temple real quick, I guess.
Okay.
Also, we probably could get away with just doing a duty finder, because everyone's probably special queuing for these right now.
Yeah.
So we'll just do this. Guarantee we get... We could have probably got balanced the other one.
I can barely remember what Cutter Cry is like.
It's the one where it's like you're in the anthill and you're just going down and down and down.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Yeah.
It's hard to say. I feel like that potentially is faster than this one.
This one's... You can skip a lot of mobs in this one.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's a thing we need to trigger up here. It isn't there.
No, but if we want to not, if we want to get the thing right at the end, we need to. I'd have to refresh which items need to go where. Or if you just want to take the fight.
I'm missing like 2/3 of my abilities here.
Yep. That's what makes this a bit of a problem.
Yep.
And killing the bees first is like the most important thing. Because they can one-shot some tanks. And depending on your
health
health
still
at the
do
time,
that move? Because I haven't seen them do it in a long time.
they still do sting. I think most people just know about it, so it's not a super big deal.
I've seen some live forever and they still never seem to do it.
Potentially
I
the
figured too
healer
many
just
people were getting
fixing
killed by it and they stopped removed it from the game.
The ones up there not follow me?
They did. Boop. Heal.
I got one hit in my AoE combo.
A whole one-button combo. Impressive. True.
No, right?
Combos with itself.
Combos itself to itself and does itself.
With no bonus.
No bonus. Great. Love that.
Oh yeah, there is Final Sting.
Yep. Still do exist.
Meanwhile, single target, I still have my 3-hit combo.
Yeah. They don't... They've always had a bit of an issue with doing the bonuses.
There. Could have pulled one more room.
I don't like the whole oh, god damn it.
Oh my god. Every time I think that, I just think Monica just died. Like every time, I'm like, oh, Monica's dead.
I'm sure
like,
it's
wait.
from her frickin' soundboard too.
Potentially.
It is. That is the very first one on her soundboard.
Yeah, because she plays it every time she dies in a game, and it auto adds to her death counter too.
I mean, that's it. I've added it to mine. Like, joking.
Yeah, it defaults like hers is my entire wheel right now.
Well, she's probably one of the only people that actually messed with it.
Oh, my
she's
custom
always-
server, I have the soundboard filled out.
Oh, nice. I need to really up my soundboard, sound game in general. Like, I need to get, like, starting soon music. I have Doom. That's not great for me. There we go.
Oh, I screwed up.
You had Doom. Happens a lot on this guy, it's fine. But, like, getting some sound... Ooh, thank you for being right here for me. I should probably heal her tank. Might be a good thing to do. But
I'm the tank.
I just need to work on different sound things.
You know, in 11, a Dark Knight can use a scythe.
Interesting. I mean, kind of makes sense. But now...
Its main weapons was Great Sword, Scythe, and... I think that was it, actually. It
But
could use other weapons, but
now-
those were its two main ones.
You can not do that.
Many
Because-
bees handle it.
Because Scythe is something different. They did have like a skin you could buy that gave you basically a Scythe for like every two-handed
I think it was the
class.
Arc Knights, or the Arc Angels, not Arc Knights. That's a
Yeah.
different game.
Okay. I
But
played
the
something
caster
like
Archangel in 11 was a Taru that casted magic and used the scythe. Because Black Mage could use the scythe too.
that. Nice. You can just skip this part now. If we don't
can?
care about... Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because these are just side ones, aren't they?
That was the bonus.
So if we...
Don't
want,
they
we can
reset
just-
if you go far away enough?
Yeah, they do. That's what I mean. This place has a lot of skippable mobs because they have a reset boundary. Oh no.
Mm.
Like these guys, you can basically pull. You can basically pull all the way down to door for this boss and then just deal with that. I forget how much of the early stuff you can also... How many of those mobs? I think the first bats will also reset potentially.
A lot of this, you can just go into the boss room, and if you engage the boss and keep them outside the gate, they'll reset.
Not wrong as well, I believe.
I did a lot of that in the one dungeon.
So potentially we could... That's probably why a lot of people will be doing like this one or the other one, because you can just...
Yeah, if you can survive, you run up to here, someone engages the boss, and the tank keeps the mobs outside. You know, while the tank stays inside, and they just all run back.
And then they teleport, and then, yeah. Or you just
Tricksy
kill them
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tricksy stuff to try to get through as quick as humanly possible. Boom. There's probably also like, oh, if you play these classes, they'll be best at doing this, you know?
Blue
If
Mage.
you really went crazy.
Honestly,
Blue
I
Mage.
need to set up a Blue Mage.
I have a Blue Mage, but it's still like level 1.
I just realized this person's got the RP tag.
Do they? Oh, they do.
Yep.
Interesting. Don't know too many RPers.
They RP as a carpet,
They're a carpet.
because they're a dragoon.
Yeah, that's true. I thought they were just the floor, though.
And they go on the floor, so they're a carpet.
Ah, true. They're adornments for the floor. Oh no, that's better for me.
Yes, they're not flush with the floor. They sit on top of it.
Dragoons.
If they're flush, then they could be tiles.
Dragoon was my main class back in A Realm Reborn. Well,
I was
and-
paladin out through the entirety of it.
Yeah, it was initially Paladin and then it was Dragoon. But I got really good at it in balancing when to do jumps. And like which combos to put the jumps into to avoid problemos. We running, chillin'. I forget how if you can skip moves or not. I don't know if they reset.
Oh.
Alright. Oh. A new soundboard has been found. I don't know which one of you that was, but
That was me.
it seems to be mostly fine with it. Should I be drinking during a massive bowl?
I think I'm the only one presses tilde.
Probably. Well, that's gonna be actually a problem. I usually use tilde for my BC, but I usually don't combine it with shift
It's control that I'm doing it.
or control.
It's control tilde.
I just don't combine it with things usually. Polaris, what is that? What is that?
Yes, I don't either. The problem is, like,
See?
sometimes I press it to do a hotkey, and then I'm doing the push to talk at the same time.
Yeah. Perfect plan was had. What do you see there, Polaris? What do you see with your elf? Wait, no. I'm the elf. Hold on.
It's okay,
What do
my
you
buddy
see with
has
your
his
bare
push
eyes?
to talk bound to F12, so he takes screenshots in most games.
That is such a out of the fucking way control for
So,
that.
well, it's bound to F12, but he uses a foot pedal
Oh,
that it's bound to.
that would actually.
Well,
be
he
pretty
should
hot.
he should bind it to like F13 then.
Yes. Oh,
Oh, pulled too far.
Ah.
too soon, Executus.
It did not die in time, or he pulled too far. One of the two things is true.
Well, he wasn't moving, so I tried to pull him
Yeah.
back, and then.
No, these things are assholes with that. Because you have to like not be on it, but you can't
There you
go too far away, otherwise they'll be like, oh.
They're very sensitive.
Yeah. I always hated that about
Yeah,
this
no, I
voice.
know. I've had to deal with them too many times.
I see or heard something through my eye. Wait, you heard something through your eye?
You could. I mean, the vibrations of sound would travel through your eyes into your skull and, vibrate your eardrums.
I know Teddy can see sound, which is pretty cool. There's one other person who showed on my chat who had that too, and I was like, interesting. I had never heard of it, and now I know.
Like
of 2 people.
synesthesia kind of thing, or
Yeah, I think something like that, where they can see sound as color.
yeah, that's synesthesia or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Teddy has it. Someone, I'm trying to remember what their name was in my chat who also had that. Exactly. Wait, was it Polaris? No, definitely was not Polaris, but
It's okay. The only superpower I have is hearing ringing sound constantly. This is why I hate this dungeon.
yeah. You honestly might as well just select the middle one and just take the fight.
Yeah.
Because we
So otherwise you have to
stop
check the thing in the beginning.
It's always the same though. Once you know it,
Is
you
it?
know it. Yeah, it doesn't change.
Oh, I thought it always changed.
Nope.
I
Always.
never know when to check it.
Always the same. It's been so long I don't remember what it is.
Well, it's not the one you picked.
Well, we only had one. We didn't pick up the other one.
Oh, right, you have to pick them up. That's... Ugh.
Yeah, and you need like... Yeah, because there's like 4 of them. But there's only like 2 you need. I think they're always in the same place, so... I picked up 1. I'm just being silly though. Aw. Silly, cute Polaris being silly and cute. Mwahaha. Mwahaha. This boss, at least you can basically just avoid all the mechanics and just only DPS the boss.
Yeah.
No you Polaris.
At least nowadays you can.
Yeah. That's true. I mean, you could for a long time now. Like, it's been...
I forget what those things do if you don't get in there and destroy them.
They like never get done, so I don't know.
I think they just target someone or they just do an AoE attack.
Yeah, they might just AoE damage people.
Yeah, it's just constant AoE pulse. Normally that would be deadly.
Might have been 1 year.
I forgot the boss is stunnable.
Oh yeah, the early bosses all are. You can also probably ult if you want. You don't have to do it
I
even
can,
go
would
up
if
in
I wasn't
time.
stunned. Oh, I think I'm... Yeah.
I usually use it about
I'm also not
90%.
used to doing it because I'm the tank. Normally.
Yeah, usually if you do it, that's bad.
There's
But,
like 2 fights where you actually use tank ult.
yeah, in like the entire game, and they're raid bosses.
Yeah.
That was
Like
fun.
Alexander is one, I think.
Yeah,
At least when Alexander was current content.
I think it still is because it just does too much.
And I don't know if there was one in A Realm Reborn.
Don't remember. I have 36. Sad. Gaia's card. Cloud of Darkness card. Crazy. Oh man. Those the mans. I don't know. That was pretty quick. Do we want to do another one?
I am too tired to be doing another one, unfortunately.
Alright. That's fine. I should
As much
end.
as I'd like to.
I was just kind of being like, yeah. The never
Pushing the
ending
envelope.
thing again. Where, like, last stream where I went till, like, 1 a.m. my time. And had to be up at, like... Well, I knew the kids were going to wake me up at, like, 6 a.m. And then I would fight for sleep for, like, another hour. So I got, like, 5 hours of sleep and then... Or, no, I think I got about 4 because I ended up staying up till 3 a.m. Even though I left to go to bed. I did not go to bed.
I'm also supposed to be going over to my mom's house for breakfast, so...
Ooh, we want breakfast. Alright,
doing
thanks
some
for
pancakes and
playing.
bacon.
Pancakes and bacon. I want those. Alright, I'm gonna raid someone, which is probably gonna be a Rose.
Impossible.
Because she's raided me a lot. And so we'll raid her in return for evil.
Do it while she's doing Cutter's Cry.
Yes. And then Balance can see Cutter's Cry. But thanks for playing, Balance. I appreciate it. Sorry for bailing on you, but it's late and I have work.
It's almost 4 a.m. for me, so...
You should probably also go to bed. But I'll see you guys probably next Wednesday. We'll do something. I don't know
Well,
what. It'll probably be Fortnite.
She's saying don't raid her.
How dare she say that? Because she's ending, most likely soon.
Well, she's not done with the dungeon anytime soon, so it's fine. That's her problem.
That's her problem? True enough. Because I imagine she'll be ending after the dungeon as well.
Probably. She's been going for 4 hours.
Probably. Take this, Rose. Alright, enjoy the credits, everyone. See you Wednesday. Bye, y'all.
Fully raid.
Fully raid. Fully raid.